All right, everyone, welcome back to another Game Vault video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. We're going to talk about some Ark Survival Ascended tonight, specifically the latest Community Crunch 430. So let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. All right, so this came out Friday night, usually about 8 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. But in any case, Ark is introducing a new creature from the Ark Additions pack. So if you don't know what Ark Additions is, it was a mod that was back on Ark Survival Evolved, and it had a whole bunch of creatures in it that were very well done, amazing looking creatures with cool abilities and interesting ways of taming them. Most of them weren't your typical knockout or passive tame. Some of them are, but most of them weren't. And they're really cool additions to the game. It's one of the top mods, especially for creatures in the game. Now, for Ark Survival Ascended, these creatures were released singly. Like the Arkalon, for instance, you could get that one or whatever. But now they're slowly being integrated into the game. I don't know if all of them are going to be, but it looks like a good portion of them are going to be integrated into the actual base game, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. The first two that came on a few months back, and it was the Zafactinus and the Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus is a theropod, somewhere between the size of a Rex and a Carnotaurus. It has a healing ability, a unique way of taming it. That was a lot of fun, and a pain in the ass. But it was cool, right? It was a really cool addition to the game. And the Zafactinus was a typical knockout tame, underwater creature. The murder tuna, just this awful looking creature. And when I say awful, I don't mean it's poorly designed. I mean, it's just ugly and mean looking and scary. The teeth on that thing, if you saw that thing swimming at you in the water, yeah, you'd be like, it's all over, man. I'm done. So great creatures, both of them. They were a lot of fun. Month or so, 2 months afterward, the timeline is getting fuzzy for me. We got the Dinosuchus, which is basically a monster-sized Sarco. It looks more alligator-like than crocodile-like, with the shape of its head and all that. Again, it's got a cool, unique taming method, one where it will bask in the sun and open its mouth really wide. And you'll see alligators. I'm from Florida. We see alligators do that all the time. And they're just getting the sun and enjoying the day. Well, when they do that, you creep up and you sneak up and you feed them a piece of kibble or whatever, and then you GTFO before they notice you and bite your head off. It's incredibly tense, especially because they're a swamp-dwelling creature, so you're constantly surrounded by BS, like fighting and all that, and these guys get distracted fairly easy, so yeah, a lot of fun. So the latest one is going to be this one here, the Arkalon, which is a ancient sea turtle. It recently got a little TLC pack where it got a new saddle, which the saddle's badass. We'll talk about that in a second. I watched the lady that designed this saddle, at least the modder. She's got a YouTube channel where she reviews a lot of mods and all that, and she reviewed the TLC version of this creature and showed off that she actually made the saddle, which is sick. The saddle's really sick. Seats up to 5 people, provides oxygen for them. I imagine this, when I saw this TLC occurred, I thought to myself, they're probably prepping this, and this will be the next one that they add to the game. So I wasn't wrong. It was kind of obvious. Why would the modder go through all the effort of revamping the creature if they were only going to bring it into the game and change it more? I'm hoping that it remains exactly the same as it is now when it enters the main game, because it's a cool creature, right? Seats up to 5 people, provides oxygen for them. Algae slowly grows on its shell and its body while it's out, right? While it's just sitting there. You can scrape that off and you can use that to make sushi. And the sushi can be used to fix a tame that is not 100% effective, right? Knockout tames, not passive tames and some of these other weird tames I don't know about. But like if you knock out a creature and you accidentally get that last shot in, we've all done it. And it's like, no. And then, you've knocked off some of the efficiency and all that. And it's frustrating. Depending on how much time you have, you're going to do one of 3 things. You're either going to walk away from the creature and be like, you know what, I'll just come back to you later. Hopefully you survive. Wake up and I can retame you later. or you're going to go get a whole bunch of stimulants and stim berries and start pump feeding it and hoping that you can wake the damn thing up. Or the third thing is you're just so pissed you just eat the creature with your Rex or whatever you're riding on, and you're like, you know what? I'll find another one at another time. F this, I'm out. So yeah, you get this sushi, which will help fix that, which is neat. I've used it once or twice, I think, and it's pretty cool, man. It's really, really cool. So yeah, we're expecting that out on the 16th, and it should be neat. If I remember correctly, this is a passive tame. So anyway, it tells you right here, dive into the depths with the Ark, a mighty shell-armored guardian of the ocean. That's part tank, part underwater farm, and pure powerhouse. This ancient jellyfish slayer is primed for battle, gaining fierce strength and durability with each jellyfish defeated. But its power doesn't stop there. Tame an Ark and it becomes your personal algae farm, providing rich taming food for herbivores and an underwater breathing zone for you and your allies. With room to carry 4 passengers and a knack for turning the tides against ocean threats, the Archelon is the ultimate undersea ally for those ready to rule the waves. Get ready, survivors. The versatile Archelon from Ark Additions is officially coming to Ark Survival Ascended on October 16th. While we may make a few tweaks to its design, this hardshell tank is set to shake up your gameplay experience. Keep up the development of Ark Additions in Garuga's Discord. Garuga is the modder that does these. He's amazing. I think he's actually working for Wildcard now, maybe. Well, being that his creatures are getting downloaded or integrated, I should say, into the actual game itself, I hope he's doing well with that, because that's fantastic. Next up, they talk about ExtraLife 2024, and this is an annual thing that Ark does. It's that time of year again. We're gearing up for another ExtraLife stream to support children's hospitals through games and the strength of gaming communities. They're going to be going live from the Seattle office Saturday, November 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific for 24 hours of entertainment, giveaways, and more. If you're interested in donating, you can click the button below. All the donations go to ExtraLife organization and contribute to raising the official network rates for 24 hours. And I remember, depending on how much they make or certain levels, they raise the rates on the official network, which is a cool thing to do. This is a great cause. A lot of big Ark streamers do this, join in and all that, and I think it's fantastic. I am going to try to do it myself. Now, I have no huge following, but I've got a couple great guys to watch, and we get some decent people, we get some lurkers and all that. So I'm going to try it this year, see if I can qualify. I don't know what it's going to take and all that. I got to look into it a little bit. I know I'm running low on time here. But if I can join in, even if I can raise $5, hey, it's $5 more for the kids, and it's a good cause and all that, and it would be a lot of fun to be a part of the community in that way. But they're going to donate all the final details in the future crunch. Sneak peek of what we can expect is to see upcoming game content like Ark Extinction and Bob's Tall Tales Part 3, which I'm very fascinated with after Part 2. Part 2 kind of changed the game a little bit. Part 1 did minorly. Part 2 really did. And Part 3, I don't know, man. It's really kind of strange here. Anyway, a preview of Ark Ultimate Mobile Edition from Grove Street Games. It's cool. And a first look at Ark the Animated Series Part 2. I wasn't impressed with the first part, but, that's just me. Stop by on November 2nd and hang out with our Twitch stream and Discord for an opportunity to win a cool giveaway. Or you can join the Studio Wildcard ExtraLife team to help raise money for children in need by teaming up with us on ExtraLife Game Day. Not only will you be part of the 24 hours of epic reveals, giveaways, and entertainment, but you'll also be giving back to those who need it most. So cool. Let's take a look at some premium mods. A huge one came out this week. We'll talk about that in a second one. This first one is the Ankazi Pal Park and Ankazi Dino Pack. The Pal Park is a single-player experience set in Madagascar, where players learn about paleontology, Malagasy dinosaurs, and the Malagasy people, which I'm assuming is the native Madagascarians. Ew, that didn't sound good. Anyway, as an apprentice paleontologist, you dig up dinosaur bones and rejuvenate the island's unique dinosaurs. Unlock engrams to use in Ankazi Dino Pack. And the Dino Pack has 3 new dinos in it. The Massicasasaurus, a small theropod with sharp forward-facing teeth. The Mojongosaurus, a powerful predator with a wild attitude. And Rapatosaurus, a gentle giant towering over the landscape. I'm going to assume that last one is a sauropod. But yeah, there's a video you can watch and check it out. Should be pretty cool. Next up, this one I'm really excited about, and I have a feeling me and the boys are going to play on this because it's just sick. Astreos and companion mods are available now. So Nekidus, who is one of the greatest modders out there for Ark, in my opinion, he created Fjordur and Svartalheim. I don't know if you've played either of those maps. If you haven't, I highly recommend giving them a shot. Svartalheim is available on ASA. I don't think Fjordur is yet. That actually became an unofficial map for ASE. So I imagine that's going to get released down the road. It was actually the last ASE map to come out, the non-canon map. So pretty cool. I imagine we're going to see it again down the road. So I wouldn't hold your breath for that one. But check out Svartalheim. There's a free version of it. It's a pretty small map, but it's pretty awesome. Great look to it. It's got freaking dwarves on it, bro. It's crazy. Anyway, he returns to the new map, Astreos, set in a vast Greek-inspired world. You'll explore ancient ruins, sail with custom trireme ships, and face powerful new bosses. Gear up with custom skins and mods as you uncover mythological secrets hidden throughout the landscape. And there's a free version, like I said, and you get the structures, the wardrobe, the trireme ships, and all that. So pretty sweet. All the rest of this is server updates, talking about what's going to be in this event and that event, what the bonus rates are going to be on the official servers, all that fun stuff. Then we go down to the community corner, and you get to see some cool videos and all that. Like Stevie's got one there, Willow's got one. Yeah, pretty sweet stuff. And of course, I always like the fan art. The fan art's neat. You get some really unique looks at some people's vision of these creatures and whatnot. Like this is, I guess, the Yeeling here. I'm thinking, yep, Yeeling. Somebody did an Ark, the animated series there, another Yeeling. Yeelings are very popular lately. Here's a good old Spino. It looks like watercolor, right? And then the Dodo Rex, of course, and more. Really cool stuff. Check it all out. Leave a like on this video down below. Ooh, there's my buddy. Cool, Codiations. Leave a like on the video down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to ring that bell for notifications. Thanks for stopping by. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.